Thanks for joining us on Valley News Live. We are in the 4 o'clock hour with no weather woes tonight, but it's a big week. A lot of travel is going to be, ongoing as we head into the midweek and the Thanksgiving Day holiday. So we do have an update on that. And right now, tonight's temperatures here in Fargo, not too bad. We started out chilly, but we've warmed it up to those mid-30s right now. 36, the temperature at Moorheads Airport. The wind, not too bad at 3 miles per hour. That won't challenge the follicles too much. A little cooler in the Roseau and War Road area, closer to 20 degrees there. Then we warm things up as we go to the south and west to near 50 in Bismarck, 39 in Jamestown and in Oaks, and it's 34 right now for you in Fergus Falls. And a look at that satellite showing a band of clouds, and along that boundary between the cold air positioned here over the Lake of the Woods in the Arrowhead of Minnesota and the milder air out in the central Dakotas, we had a few flakes of snow from time to time out to the east, but for most of us, your hour-by-hour forecast for tonight looks very quiet. In fact, we're going to clear out. The wind is going to be enough out there out of the south to keep us from cooling off too fast. So at least in the early overnight, we'll be in the upper 20s and low 30s for many in the south. Overnight, though, we'll see temperatures that will be persistent, and in fact, they may even rise a degree or two down south. We start our day mostly sunny. And the coolest weather will be in central Minnesota and around that Lake of the Woods area, where you will briefly dip down well into the teens before these south winds make a difference to your temperatures as well. So coldest central Minnesota, south wind develops overnight, keeping us from getting too cold. And for some, it looks like we'll be warming up by morning. Then wonderful and warm weather throughout the day. The wind will continue at about 10 to 20 miles per hour. As we go toward the midday, we'll already see a lot of 40s. So we'll be warmer at the lunch hour than we are right now in Fargo, Moorhead, and many of the Southern Valley counties. Notice as we go into the afternoon, I'll pause this on your way home from work and school or in the 3 o'clock hour. There is a legitimate shot at 50 to 55, maybe close to 60-degree weather down in the Sisseton Hills as we close off the day. We still will notice this boundary where the cooler air will be in northwest and north central Minnesota, but still near 40 degrees. That's well above average for this time of the year. I can't rule out that there might have been some morning fog up north. Other than that, it looks pretty quiet. Best chance of fog will return with this cold front late on our Tuesday night. This cold front will impact your holiday travel plans, and I'll have just a little bit more on that in a second. Morning temperatures in the mid and upper 20s here in the FM area. We'll have a fair amount of clouds through your midday. Look at these temperatures. So as you are heading home from work and getting home, temperatures near 50 degrees here in the FM area. All in all, outstanding weather with a cool off in the evening expected to really accelerate towards morning. Your hometown forecast shows that cooler air, but still well into the 30s and above average in northern Minnesota. 42 in the 4 o'clock hour out in Oaks. And remember, our average temperature or time when we see the peak temperature is a little earlier now, about that 3 o'clock hour or so. Here's a snapshot of Wednesday morning. The cold front will be knifing through. It's really a secondary cold front already cooling off. North winds will gust over 40 miles per hour in places. We'll have hit and miss flurries or flakes here and there. It doesn't look widespread. It doesn't look accumulating, but the wind and snow will combine to make some slippery travel and of course bring the typical challenge around here. I don't think it's going to be too impactful to your plans if you give yourself time. Look at the geese. They said, that's it. We're out of here. Heading south. It's time. Well, they're going to miss out on a dandy on Tuesday. Full bucket of awesome sauce. Real nice. Cooler for Wednesday and your Thanksgiving Day. The coldest with highs only near 20 in Fargo, cooler north and east. It does look like we'll bring the warm weather back as we challenge 40 and 45 degrees again heading into the weekend and next week. All in all, pretty quiet weather with even more chances at warm weather before the year is done, Mike.
Reason to be thankful right there.
You bet.
Thanks.